Well, good morning and welcome to Move Early, Move Often. I am Blake Martin. It is Wobbly Wednesday. D- I got this hair thing going on. It's like from being in my toque so early this morning. It will not behave no matter what I do. You need a towel this morning. Um, so please go and get one. What we're going to do is we're going to take our towels. Um, you we you can use towels for lots of things, and but what I like to use them for is to provide a surface that is not exactly stable. I want you to have a long towel today. We're going to fold it in half like this, lengthwise, and you're going to fold it in half again, lengthwise, and you're going to fold it in half one more time, lengthwise. All right. You should end up with something that's just about the width of your foot. Huh. Wonder where this is going. Um, Yeah, about the width of your foot. Ideally, it's going to be just about the width of your foot, not too much more. I'm going to set my timer here so I don't go forever. And I'm going to warm this up a little bit. We're going to be doing some balance stuff. Oh, that's the weather app. I don't want to know what's going on with the weather. I understand in our neck of the woods, anything could happen. Who knows? I do know what's happening. I'm just pretending. All right, standing. We're going to do some ankle circles. Um, why, Blake? Why so many ankle circles? Well, the truth of the matter is that your musculature in your low leg is extremely important. Just go in both directions here, just back and forth. Yeah, musculature in your ankles, and let's do some flexes and points, flexes, points. Really important for your balance. It's a really big deal, as are the little muscles in your feet. Just pointing and flexing. Let's switch it up, opposite foot. Ankle circles in one direction. Ankle circles in the opposite direction. Let's do some flexes, points, flexes, and points, flexes, and points. All right, that's good. I also want you to do, just on your towel, just kind of turn your foot over. I'm turning it over a little bit, and I'm just applying gentle pressure on the outside here. I'm going to roll my foot just a little bit. We're applying just a tiny little bit of stress to the ligaments and the long tendons of some of the little muscles on the outside of our calf. And we'll do the same thing with the opposite. Place the top of your foot, like turn your foot over a little bit. All right. Let's start off. We're just going to start off. And you're going to walk in a straight line, toe heel beside your towel. Okay? Just toe heel and then do the same thing backwards. We'll do that again. Toe heel and backwards. And we're not going to quite go toe heel here. We're going to get up on our towel and you're elevated all of a centimeter and a half, maybe 2 centimeters, maybe an inch, depending on where you live. And you're just going to walk down your towel, not toe heel, kind of normal size steps, but it's a narrow base of support. And try walking backwards. And do that again. Just try and do it a little bit faster. All right. Now let's make it toe heel. So just you're walking straight down that towel. Maybe not quite as fast this time. It's weird how that 1 inch elevation and the slight instability of the towel kind of changes everything. Do that one more time. Try to be relaxed in through your arms and shoulders. Even if you're holding them out, keep them loose. And try to keep your spine tall. Nice. All right. Let's spice it up a little bit. What we're going to do is, I don't know if you can see this, but what I want you to do is I want you to take it so that the center of your heel and the split between your second and third toe is on the towel. So just a little bit of your foot will be touching the floor and part of your foot is on the towel. And you're going to walk down one side of the towel on this unstable surface, and we're doing this heel toe. Now, if you can look up, then try that. I find that very challenging. And we're going to go backwards. Same thing. I tend to want to look down when I'm doing this. You're trying to keep your heel centered on the towel. I use the table there. That's cheating. Some of you won't have a table. If you have a child or a large dog, you can put your hand on their head. And let's go forward again. Part of your foot on the floor, part of your foot on the towel. And then backwards again. Now we're going to switch to the other side. And I want you to observe what that feels like. Okay, so now you may need to straighten out your towel just a little bit. And let's go down the other side. So I find this side of the towel much more challenging. Now, in part, it's because I was just tilted to the other side. And in part, it's because the thickness of the towel is different on this side than it was in the other. So I'm trying to readjust. Heel toe. All right. And one more time on that side. And I'm looking down a lot. I'm going to try and look up at a distant point, and I fell right off my towel. Good thing it's only a centimeter up or so. Almost fell again. All right. Okay, awesome. So we've done it centered. We've done it to the side. And now I'm going to be elevated. I'm going to do tiptoe walking down the center of the towel. And then backward. This is challenging. See if you can stay up. And then a second try. Remember to breathe. Remember to keep your spine long and stay loose in your upper body. Really critical for balance is this looseness. Rigidity. There's these people who do this technique called fighting monkey, and they talk about something called earthquake architecture. And you know how buildings can move at the bottom so that they're able to withstand the shock. So now we're going to do single large step. One single large step to the middle, and then one single large step to the end of your towel. Okay, and this is on a raised ankle. Okay, so single large step, single large step, and try to do the same thing backwards. Now you're going to have to feel with your foot to find your towel, and then a single large step. The weight shift is really important here. Start with the opposite foot on the towel. Do the same thing. Single large step. Nope. I was not very successful, Blake. And a single large step. And we're going backwards. I have to feel for the towel. Single large step. How were you injured, Dr. Martin? I fell off a towel. That's kind of funny. Well, it's funny if you're me. Okay, that was great. We've been experimenting with changing the base of support. We're on this unstable surface. One last thing, if you dare, you don't have to do it, but I'd like you to maybe even just, give it a small try. One of the big contributors to our balance is, of course, our visual system. So I want you to get up on your towel and stand on one foot, close your eyes, and try to walk heel-toe to the end of your towel, and then heel-toe backwards. Remember to stay loose in your upper body, tall in your spine. Okay? If you start losing your balance, open your eyes. Don't forget, that's available to you. All right? So let's give this a try. Eyes are closed. That's really hard. Okay? Don't forget, you can open your eyes. I've taken 2 steps so far with my eyes closed. I keep forgetting I can open them. And walking backwards, falling off backwards. All right. I don't know if you've made it back to the beginning of your towel yet. I'm at the back of my towel. I'm going to try one more time. Eyes closed. I'm just walking down a towel, and I know I can do this with my eyes open. I know I can do it on the floor with my eyes closed. What happens? Why does it become so incredibly challenging with my eyes closed on a towel? Walking backwards. You probably just heard me fall off my towel if your eyes are closed. If you're cheating, if you were looking, then you saw me fall off my towel. All right. So let's pause. Just kind of get your towel out of the way. Stand naturally. Feet just a little wider than shoulder width apart. Rock from side to side and find your center in the coronal plane. Just find that center. And then rock a little bit forward, a little bit back, a little bit forward, a little bit back. Find your center in the sagittal plane. Your knees should be over your ankles, your hips over your knees, your shoulders over your hips, and your ears over your shoulders. Just breathe. Fill your belly. Chin should be slightly down. Sense your balance. Kind of rock forward just a little bit and just feel like your heels, they want to come off the floor. Just have that sense of readiness in your body. And shift from side to side. Just little shifts, just tiny ones, like you're ready. Just that kind of, I could go in any direction right now. Awesome. So balance is really important. It's context dependent. It depends on where we are, what's happening, what's going on. But we don't really practice being off balance in our daily lives. We walk on flat surfaces, we use shoes, we do all kinds of things that kind of take away our need to engage a lot of the apparatus of our balance. And so it's important to give yourself these little challenges. Is it going to work? Is it going to be perfect? Is it going to translate to when you're on a tightrope over the Niagara Falls? I'm not sure it is. There's some evidence that would say that it will translate if you do it enough in enough different contexts. But that's the important thing: is trying it on a towel, trying it, in water, trying it on the beach, trying it on the sand, trying it in all these different places, so that you can develop a strategy and a set of strategies that will carry you through just kind of all the activities and situations you find yourself in. So that when you step onto that banana peel, as might happen in your life, uh, you have some of the strategies available to you for balancing. You've moved early. I hope you remember to move often. We'll be back again tomorrow for Throwdown Thursday, and we're going to bring you an awesome challenge. Take care, and we hope you have a great day.